Why Collin? That's a great question. So I came down here to Texas in kind of a different route. So I have lived all over the world, basically. I was in the Air Force for 25 years. I was in the Space Command and was doing all kinds of things. And I ended up being able to teach history at the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. And so when I retired from the Air Force, I really had gotten that love for teaching and wanted to continue to do that. So I came down here to Texas specifically to get my PhD. From University of Texas at Dallas. Ended up getting a fellowship in the Ackerman Center there. And at the same time that I was pursuing my PhD, I started teaching as an adjunct here at Collin College. That's not unusual. I've taught adjunct at quite a few other universities, but right away I noticed something different about Collin College, especially when we go to the convocations, the beginning of semester activities, and we really see the mission statement and talk about the different areas of Collin and what's lying ahead, what's in the future for the college. And it right away struck me as different because it is so student focused and the mission is very straightforward. And I remember going home the first training that I had and telling my wife, who's also a teacher, this is a really different college. I really like their mission. I think it's put students first, and it means it, right? They don't just give that lip service. They say they're putting students first, and they really do it, from what I can see. So when I finished my PhD, I got offered a full-time teaching position, teaching history. I teach world history and U.S. history. I continued to see that uniqueness in College. And then very recently I was reading the Cougar Review that Dr. Matkin sends out. I was really struck by his comments. He was talking about educating the whole person and the whole person concept and moving beyond just the academic syllabus. And I wrote him a little email, and I know he doesn't know me, but I just wanted to encourage him a little bit. And I wanted to just say how much this resonated with me, because that's basically my teaching philosophy in a nutshell. I love history. I want my students to learn history. I want them to learn about human beings, past, present, and future. But really what I want them to do is to get them to think critically, to really think about themselves and the world around them on a deeper level. I want them to recognize bias. I want them to challenge narratives. And I want them to understand that what they read, even sometimes in a textbook, is not always exactly right. And so if I can do that, if I can, reach them on a whole person concept, I feel like I have succeeded as an educator. And so that dedication to that idea is, to me, what makes Collin so unique.